goodness. Oh my God. Hello? Yes, I just had a scary dream. I dreamed that I was in heaven, and as I was going, I saw a long line of people. There were people to the left and there were people to the right, and Jesus was sitting on the throne. And if Jesus uses his eyes and does like this, you are going to the left. And if he uses his eyes and says like this, you are going to the right. And as I was coming, he was about to nod his head, and then he told me that I was going to go to the left, but he was sending me back to go warn people. He said I should warn people, those people who wear trousers, those people who wear shoes, fancy shoes, those people who wear nail polish. Oh my goodness, I have to take off my nail polish. Those people who use lipstick, and then I should warn those pastors, so they are not left behind on the day of rapture. I should warn them. Oh my goodness, I am so scared right now.
It was not Jesus you saw. You ate too much to bed. Remember I told you eat too much, so you need to cut down on your food intake before you go to sleep. But on a serious note, you had that dream because you are ignorant of the finished work of Christ.
How do you mean?
There is no teaching that says the unbelievers and the believers will be lined up or gathered together when the world ends. The unbelievers will appear before the great white throne judgment, and the believers will appear before the judgment seat of Christ. Is there no difference between great white throne judgment and the judgment seat of Christ in your village?
Yes, there is.
Exactly. So here is the difference before I continue. That throne is not literal. It's not like Jesus will be sitting down to judge. No. In John chapter 3 verse 19, it reads, "And this is the judgment, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, for their works were evil." So Jesus coming to die for us is the judgment. If you believe, you have passed from judgment to life. If you don't believe, you will be judged. This will all happen immediately, simultaneously at the resurrection, which is the end of the world, which is what we call rapture. Those who believed will wear immortality and receive their reward for the good deeds done in the body of Christ. Those that did not believe will perish. So let me make this clear for you. The great white throne judgment, who will be here? Unbelievers. They will be condemned for the unbelief in the gospel, along with the evil works the believers did. The believers will not be here. Their bad works will be destroyed along with the unbelievers. Read Hebrews chapter 9 verse 27, Revelation chapter 20 verse 11 to 15. The judgment seat of Christ, on the other hand, who will be here? The believers. There is no condemnation here. They will receive reward for the work done in the body of Christ. Read Romans chapter 14 verse 10 to 12, 1 Corinthians chapter 3 10 to 15, 1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 5, 2 Corinthians chapter 5 9 to 11. All right, go and sleep, okay? God is your strength. God is with you. You are eternally saved. I love you. Bye.